Hey everyone, TechBarn back with another video, and today we have the first episode of Epic Tech. In this series, we'll be doing totally serious, radical tech reviews of some products we find. On today's pilot episode, we have the iPhone 5. Let's take a look and see how it handles itself in 2019. Let's start off with the packaging. I found this phone laying around in my house under a couple of cobwebs, so it was a bit hard to unbox it, but I would say that Apple has the right idea. Inside the box, we would usually have had a lightning cable cord and a charging brick. Right off the bat, we see that this phone is blazing fast. Seeing how fast this phone works, it can definitely keep up with phones such as the iPhone XR and the OnePlus 7. You should be able to boot up any video that you please at any speed to quench whatever thirst you have. When it comes to the camera, that is where it shines, just like a piece of jello. Let TechBarn's camera guy tell you a bit more about it.
So I went to my backyard to take some pictures with this camera, and the results were pretty good. This 8 megapixel camera definitely gave us some great sharpness under low light situations, and the f2.2 aperture sure gave us some low light advantages, and not to mention the dynamic range. I'm speechless. Oh, and I almost forgot. Here's a video test, and I think it's actually not that bad. With its release back in 2012, I am definitely impressed. And lastly, here's a comparison of the iPhone 5 and my G85. I honestly can't tell the difference. Can you? Overall, good job iPhone 5. You did good.
Now back to the body. As we can see, it is a brick. Nice and solid. Unbreakable and impenetrable. It is a shame phones nowadays will break even if a tiny fracture of the body touches the ground. I can bet you that this iPhone 5 is able to take more beatings than you could ever as a kid. Speaking about beatings, this phone has been through a lot, yet there are barely any scratches or dents on this thing, as you can obviously see. At 4 inches, I would say personally that it's quite big. And with a resolution of 640 by 1136, you can easily watch those family-friendly videos. One upside to this phone is that it has a headphone jack and a lightning port. You are actually able to charge your phone and listen to music at the same time, which is always an upside. Now, let's move on to the pros and cons of this phone, starting off with the pros. It is a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can listen to all 20 versions of Old Town Road you wish to. Its nice and clean camera is as smooth as jello, so if you're ever feeling hungry, you can just take a bite of those nice, quality photos. Another pro is that this phone also doubles as a magnet, but not your everyday magnet. This one is the biggest fingerprint magnet ever. The cons are pretty hard to find, honestly. The only thing I can think of is that this phone doesn't have enough RGB. If it had that, I think I would have found my new daily driver for 2019. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed our pilot episode of Epic Tech. We wanted to try something different, and this is just an experiment. Doing the same old stuff can be boring, and we thought this would spice things up a bit. We found this video really fun to make, and we hope you did as well. Now, we want your opinion on this possible upcoming series, if you liked it or if you didn't, or new ideas that we could do. If you have suggestions or comments or anything, we would highly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. If you stuck to the end, please like and subscribe. This has been TechBarn, and we'll see you in our next video.